You make $250,000 a year, but come tax season, it still feels like you're bleeding money. You're not broke, but you don't feel like you're building ultimate net worth either. And deep down, you know something is not adding up. It's not your spending, it's not your income. And here's the hard truth most people don't want to accept. It's your CPA and it's your tax bill every week and every month that has you bleeding. Even if your CPA is good and you like your CPA, even if they've been with you for years, they're likely costing you tens of thousands in overpaid taxes every single year because they're not showing you how to lower your tax bill using legal strategies like real estate depreciation, entity structuring, advanced deductions, and tax advantage healthcare setups, the same ones the wealthy use every single year. So let's be very clear, this is not about blaming your CPA. It's about exposing a completely broken system. A system that keeps high income earners just like you reactive, overpaying, and completely in the dark. And most CPAs are not bad at their jobs, they're just stuck in a model that rewards speed and not strategy. So ask yourself these 3 questions. Do you meet with your CPA once a year in March or April? Do they bring you new ideas or do they just ask for your numbers and documentation? Do you pay more than $40,000 in taxes annually and you feel like that's just how it is? If you answered yes to any of those, you're likely leaving tens of thousands of dollars on the table, and it is not your fault. At Tax Saving Experts, we've helped over 250 high income earners save more than $10 million in taxes in the last 12 months without asking them to change their CPA, their job, or their lifestyle. We've been recognized by Yahoo Finance and Business Insider and an A rating on Better Business Bureau. But the results come from the clients we serve every single day. And in this video, I'm breaking down exactly how high-income W-2 earners are getting drained by the system and how a proactive tax strategy flips everything. Most high-income W-2 earners, and you may be thinking this yourself, I'm making great money, yet I still feel stuck. There's just something off. And here's why. W-2 income is taxed at the highest rates with the fewest deductions. So let's say you're earning between $250,000 and $500,000 a year. You're likely paying 32 to 35% federal taxes plus 7.65% FICA taxes. And then in addition, depending on the state you live in, it could be upwards to 5 to 10%. In certain cities, there's city taxes as well. It could take you even to 13% in certain states. So that's 40 to 50% of your income gone before you touch a dollar. And unlike business owners, W-2 earners get no deductions for expenses, no flexibility in timing, and no depreciation or write-offs. You earn more, but you keep less because your income is treated the worst by the tax code. And most people assume that's just how it is and that's how it has to be. But it's not, and it doesn't have to be that way. Filing, it's compliance. Strategy is how you build wealth. The wealthy do not just file taxes, they design around the tax code. Most W-2 earners have never been shown what's possible. They've never heard of or never really talked about cost segregation studies, charitable leverage, equipment leasing, Bitcoin computer depreciation while mining Bitcoin as an asset, entity stacking, real estate layering, HSA optimization. And here's the thing, these are not that advanced. They're just never brought up to you. So I'm going to break a few down for you. Just like Reed Follier, he's a former naval commander. He says at Tax Saving Experts, it's a first-class group of tax strategists. They saved me thousands of dollars. Ethical, they're honest and transparent. I'm looking forward to staying with them for many years to come. Or another one of our clients, Josh Adeo, a consultant. He said absolutely top-notch engagement and advice from day one. Every meeting was a back-to-back hit, literally, and a tax course in itself. Also strategically paced and customizable to adapt to your needs. I'm looking forward to the results this tax season and definitely recommend if you are considering. How about another client, Jamison Potter, Alec and crew? Thank you for a great 2024. My wife and I have learned so much and we think very differently now. I feel well trained for the next few years and what we can build for the future. I look forward to a great 2025 and beyond. So what we did for these clients were different strategies for each. Out of 250 clients in the past 12 months, not one was treated the same. So we looked at cost segregation studies. We split up the rental property into different components. We segregated the assets and we depreciated what we could faster. And now with the big beautiful bill passing, we're back to 100% bonus depreciation. So what's the result if you're qualified for this? You lower your taxable income by tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars legally. Another option, charitable trusts. We donate to causes you care about and you can offset 6 figures, 7 figures in income in one move. Entity structuring, shifting income into more favorable tax brackets. Write off expenses, add protection, pay your kids, use the Augusta rule. HSA and S-Corp stacking. Use the S-Corp to pay yourself, then stack that with an HSA to cut taxes while funding future healthcare. Eliminating FICA taxes on your payroll. These are a few of the small benefits we did with our clients. So here's what it looked like and what we did in the past 90 days. Reed Follier focused on depreciation on his assets, his boats, and different heavy-duty equipment. For Josh, it was just strategic structuring to maximize deductions as a consultant and really getting clear on what an audit would look like so he could be proactive and get his documentation in place. Jamison Potter, we did a cost segregation study. He's turning from high W-2 earner into entrepreneur, and he's building multiple businesses now using depreciation in multiple facets. This is not just a theory. This is what strategy actually looks like when it's done right. But here's the real kicker, the cost of doing nothing. Let's say a tax strategy could save you $35,000 this year. Now imagine keep doing what you're doing, filing reactively for the next 5 years. That is $175,000 gone. And if you had invested that into savings, into real estate, the market, created compound growth, you're not just missing $175,000. You're missing $500,000 in future wealth. That's a down payment on 2 real estate properties. So your kid's college fund without debt. That's early retirement, a new business launch, or time freedom completely gone. All because you were reactive and filed reactively. And you waited. Every client we've worked with has had the same thing before we started. I'll get to it next year. I think I'm okay with my CPA. And every single one of them, after getting started and seeing the results, has said, I wish I had done this sooner. Because tax strategy does not just save money, it buys you time, control, creates momentum, velocity. The longer you wait, the more you lose. And most people don't realize the cost until it's irreversible and it's too late. And you might be feeling that way right now, but I can tell you it's not too late. So yes, going back to what I said earlier, your CPA is probably good. But as I mentioned, good at filing or good at saving. Your CPA is paid to file, not to strategize with you. Managing hundreds of clients in a quick 10 to 12 week tax season. Focused on compliance, not wealth, and not wealth building. They're not sitting down saying, hey, here's how we can shave $50,000 off your tax bill, because that's not their job. They're scorekeepers and input data specialists. But if you want to win the game, you need a coach. It's very simple. So what you actually need is a tax strategy team all around. Ongoing collaboration, daily coaching calls, coaching on entity structure, audit-proof planning, real-time adjustments, income and wealth integrated as well. And here's the best part. You do not have to fire your CPA. Some of our clients keep theirs. We just add the missing piece, strategy. That's how we help clients save $30,000 to $100,000 per year without changing their CPA, their job, or their lifestyle. So if you're a high-income W-2 earner and you're tired of bleeding money every year and you see the taxes come out week after week, month after month, and you have nothing to show for it, it's time to stop guessing and start planning. Because here's the bottom line. If you're earning 6 figures or more and your tax strategy is still hand my CPA the numbers in March, you're not just overpaying, you're missing out on hundreds of thousands of dollars in future wealth. But it doesn't have to stay that way. At Tax Saving Experts, we help people just like you 3x their returns using the proven tax return system. The same strategies the wealthy use to legally cut taxes, build assets, and buy back their time. You do not have to fire your CPA, no major lifestyle changes, and no hours buried in spreadsheets. Just a real proactive strategy that helps you keep more of what you earn. So if you're ready to see what you've been missing, book your free tax strategy session now using the top link in the description. We'll run your numbers, review your situation, and show you how to unlock tens of thousands of dollars in tax savings this year and every year after that. If you're not ready to book yet, no problem. Instead, just hit subscribe, give me a follow, so you don't miss any of my free gems we'll be dropping every single week. And even better, join our free school community where you'll get access to weekly masterminds on tax saving techniques, self-paced courses on tax planning, real estate, and entrepreneurship, expert interviews showing real-world strategies in action, private forums with high-income professionals and business owners. You'll learn how to legally lower your effective tax rate, protect your income, and build long-term wealth. Taxes are not just a bill. They're your biggest lever. So take the next step, whether it's booking a strategy session or joining this school community for free. Either way, don't wait another year just to wonder where your money went. Let's save smarter and build wealth faster. I'll see you on the inside. Cannot wait to connect.